All right, Coach. Another tough home loss. Frantic last 4 minutes there. Is it just kind of tough when you guys make a comeback like that and it just doesn't come all the way through right there in the final minute?
Yeah, I mean, we made it exciting, and credit our players for coming back in that. But Mike's the little bit of excitement I had in coming back is nothing compared to my frustration with what got us there in the first place. So great comeback, but we shouldn't have been having to make such a dramatic comeback if we would have played better.
On paper, a lot of the stats are pretty similar. What do you think was the biggest difference in the game overall?
Simple, 3 keys. I mean, we put them on the free throw line for over a third of their points. So that was number one. We were undisciplined on defense, which led to a lot of those fouls. I don't think, I would have liked to have, gone to the free throw line some more, which we wanted to do. We just, their players were a little bit tougher in offensive rebounding and getting to the basket a little bit more than we were tonight. So, that was, one stat. And when we turn the ball over 19 times or more, or 18 or more, we lose games. And we had 19. So, we got to take care of the ball. We got to have higher percentage shots, and we got to rebound better. Like, those 3 things lead to us winning games or not.
Kylie, I know they had a lot of length out there on the floor. How hard was it for the guards to get the ball into the post and get them a good look in there?
It was pretty hard. They were collapsing on a lot, but I think we just missed a lot of opportunities when they were open. So that's on us. We needed to see it when it was there.
You guys went through kind of a bad 10 minutes there at the end of the second half. I know you were kind of calling for more focus on the team. Do you feel like you guys just lost a little bit of focus right there? Or?
In the first half or the second?
In the first half.
In the first, yeah. I know, it just felt like people were playing tired and they weren't in it, and it was frustrating, but I think we pulled it back together. It's just we can't let that happen. Can't have moments like that.
With only 6 games left in the season, obviously only 5 now, how disappointing was that to see just, not a ton of energy right away?
Hugely. I mean, coming off of what we did last week, and I thought, our focus would be there, but it was, and Kylie was right, and she was, one of the few that was trying to rally people, and for whatever reason, that's when I talked about being undisciplined, that's what we were. We got to, some of our important players were just in their own little shell and kind of running around, just not in tune with what we needed to be doing. And, that was frustrating because we needed against a really good team, you need good performances from the players that are getting a lot of minutes. And I can't say that we got really good performances across the board. We got some, but some is not enough.
Dallas, you led the team in scoring today and, really came on in a big spot there in the second half. How are you just kind of feeling overall and as you keep growing in this, system over here?
It just showed, what leadership we have on the team, because when we started out undisciplined and slow and everything, but the leaders on the team really picked us up and told some of us that we need to step it up and we just need to get out there and just go. And so it was mostly up to them. So.
Coach, do you feel like the foul trouble you guys got in early, especially with the post players, kind of allowed their post, have bigger games, and do you attribute the fouls, just to the team not quite being in position, or?
Trick question. Sometimes, yes. I mean, I think we didn't defend, exactly the way we want to without giving up too much. We were close, but some of the angles that we needed to defend we didn't do. So we allowed them to get into a rhythm. And then we had, a few tough ones that go against you, but whether it's, some of them were justified, and when you're locked in and playing great, then some of those fouls don't happen because you're in the right position, and you don't give them the opportunity to make those calls. So we were put it in their hands, and they went to the free throw line a lot tonight and hit a high percentage, which was a big momentum turn for them.
For the players, what do you think is the most important thing this team has to do, tomorrow against another really talented team in UCCS?
You just gotta work hard. I mean, we come out and we play hard for 40 minutes. We can play with anybody, we can beat anybody, and that's where we fell short today.
We need to come in with more energy and just be ready.
Perfect.